Now to get to numbers real quick. Somebody showed me, one of the commenters. Thank you. As I've shown before, 45 times 45 is 2025. And 20 plus 25 is 45. Okay. And then Elijah, who is a picture of our rapture, equals in simple gematria 45. And so does Enoch. The chances of that are 1 in a billion equals 45. And the prophet Daniel equals 45. And these two guys are pictures of our raptures. They both equal the exact amount, 45. That is symbolic of 2025. And Daniel, who is about the last 42 months or so, and the Antichrist equals 45 also. I think you can see where we are in time just by that. But what the commenter showed me was quite astounding. He said, if you take 45 times 45 times another 45, the amount is 91125. That's amazing, okay? Because first you have, the 911. Who's 911? That's Trump, right? We'll get into that in a second. And then the 25 for 2025, right? 911 and 25. So you have something about Trump here. And then you have 25 for something for 2025, right? And Trump was shot at, apparently, at 6/11, which you switch the 9 into 6. And then let me show you guys so you know. He was the 45th and the 47th president. And 4 times 5 is 9. And 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 7 is 11. So you have another 9/11. And then you go to Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. It said they had a king over them. And his name was Abaddon. Get it? Abaddon, 9/11. Trump is 9/11, okay? And what he said is 45 times 45 times 45 is 9/11, 2020, or 25. That's crazy, man. That's another crazy connection with these numbers, all right? The 45th book in the Bible is the book of Romans. And how crazy is that? Because that's the epistle, the first epistle that the Apostle Paul wrote. And who was Paul? He was the main apostle sent to who? The Gentiles. In what? In something called the dispensation of the grace of God. So to all the ties with 45, and it turns out that Romans, the 45th book in the Bible, it's the exact first epistle that we see in the Bible. I don't know if it's the first one that he wrote, but it's the first one that's in the Bible from the Apostle Paul, who was the apostle that was sent to the Gentiles with the dispensation of the grace of God. And 45 is connected all up with 2025. Well, here's another thing. So we know that 45 is 20 plus 25, right? Well, all this connection with 45 and the Gentiles right now I just showed you, and 9/11/25. If you go to Romans, there's that book again, the 45th book, chapter 11, verse what? 25. You see the 25 there, like 9/11/25, almost 9/11 here too, right? But look at this. Romans 11:25 is talking about the fullness of the Gentiles. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? We're here. This is the year. I've gone all in on it. And I mean, everything, from the last 2 years that I found is 2025, and then 3.5 years. But we're out of here. 2025. Gotta be. I'm all in. All in.